Hi, performers and achievers. Welcome to Performers and Achievers Daily with me, Gavurla. In today's episode, I'm talking about an exciting time of the year, March Madness. Is your team still playing? What's interesting to me about March Madness, it's just something, and when I coach my customers on this, train them, is to just have something to look forward to every day. Something to look forward to every day. And usually that's in the evening time. And so that's one approach, is that you go about, and you've heard me talk about my success checklist. Do you have a success checklist? You go about your success checklist, and then after your late afternoon routine, you get into whatever it is you're looking forward to. So obviously on Thursday and Friday of this past week, I was looking forward to watching the games. Saturday, Sunday, looking forward to watching the games. And then, of course, this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking forward to watching the games. So, of course, March Madness is not throughout the year. They do play during the regular season, and then they have a break from their sport. However, it's their mental approach, their mental preparation, how they go about looking and viewing what opportunity they have in front of them. And me, as a mental performance coach, as a basketball player, basketball official, the thing that I like to see the most or watch are the coaches, the players, the fans. Do they respect and honor basketball and have sportsmanship or sportswomanship? Here's why this is important. As you know, one of the areas or issues or problems that I help my customers with is a negative environment and culture, communication, leadership caused by specific persons or person. And most of the time that comes down to, you have respect and honor whatever it is that you're doing. In this specific case, it's basketball. So do you have respect and honor basketball? Then do you have sportsmanship? And that is with your teammates, and then, of course, with the opponents. This is the coaches, the players, the fans, because that's what creates the right environment, culture, communication, leadership by the people involved or the people who participate. And why is this important to you? Because whatever it is, and you can use my concept of the adaptability link, or if you want to call it a tool, my adaptability link tool, or your adaptability link concept, or your adaptability link, is that just as you like watching and you like to watch what I just mentioned, or at least I do. Do you have that kind of approach in whatever it is that you're doing? And even if you're not a basketball player, don't, you maybe played when you were in middle school or high school, maybe not. Maybe in college, maybe not. Maybe semi pro, maybe not. Maybe professionally, maybe not. The point is can you take that same approach that you're watching when these teams are playing, and can you use your adaptability link towards what it is you're doing? Right? Most people who are watching are probably not a basketball coach or a basketball player. However, they are basketball fans. And they probably professionally do something besides coach or play basketball as a profession. And so as I watch this, this is what creates progress. This is what makes one team play their best versus another team playing their best to determine who's the eventual champion. And usually, as I watch, sure, the coaches have their strategic game plans, players collaborate with the coaches, they prepare, they practice, they train, they're coached, and they play. And then the players have their family and their friends there, and there's other supporters or fans there. And it just creates this amazing few weeks in March called March Madness. And so, regardless of which team you're pulling for, can you have this lens as you're watching? And as you're watching, can you just appreciate like some of the commentators who are analyzing the game, and many of the teams I haven't really watched this year, so they know a little something about them. And then you look at also the other aspects, the what brought them to basketball, how they decide or choose to go and play basketball where they did, then what are the relationships that they built or were built, and what are the benefits of that, which is far beyond basketball. So here's another point: whatever it is that you're doing or being there, is that by progressing, and you progress by putting together your success checklist, and you prepare And so obviously at any level, it's now they're prepared. They've been working, playing throughout the season. They know all their sets, their plays, how to collaborate with each other, teamwork, how to talk to one another, etc. Build each other up, help and support each other. And so now it is a matter of the right mental preparation, mental strategies, mental skills, the right mindset to make progress with slight adjustments. These aren't big, huge adjustments, they're slight adjustments. And that's what to me is most interesting about basketball is watching how they make these slight adjustments. And you can watch any game and you can see how those adjustments are being made. And another thing that's exciting is that many of these coaches and players are, and the fans in attendance, of course, and all the fans watching, it's like you're a participant in the tournament without being there. And that's fun. It really is. Because although I'm not there and my team's not in it anymore, it almost feels like I'm there at each game. And I don't know if many of you experience this, which is what I call the zone or the zone effect. And I see slow motion, it's like time's a non factor. Start looking at the game with a new lens and you progress just like you do in anything, professionally or non professionally. Because the lens you're looking at it now has progressed. So maybe you're looking at it with a lens that's a little blurry. Now, as you progress, you're watching with a lens that's a little more clear. Now, as you progress, it's a little more clear. And as you progress, it's a little more clear. And you progress, it's a little more clear. And as you progress, and it just keeps getting more clear. And that's the way I watch it. Because I've watched basketball sports most of my life. And especially now, after having played basketball, made friends playing basketball, played basketball with friends, made friends playing basketball, pursuing basketball, and then as an official, now I also have a lens that I didn't have before. And so to me, that's exciting because I'm able to see the different aspects of it where I've progressed And as I do, it makes my watching March Madness that much more entertaining, fun, exciting. It's as if I'm experiencing being there without physically really being there. I don't know about you. Maybe you can relate to this. Find your adaptability link to this. However, what did it start with? It started with respect and honoring whatever it is that you do, and sportsmanship or sportswomanship is just basically having manners and communication that is appropriate. You have those things or characteristics in whatever it is that you're participating in, and you have a good environment, culture, communication, leadership by the participants, all the participants. And this also creates a healthy, safe, and an environment and culture where participants progress. That's what I have for you today. If you like my podcast, like it. For those of you who are interested in my private, personal, professional, confidential services and programs, visit my website, rajgavurla.com, fill out the brief form, and we will contact you as soon as we can. Enjoy your day.